Hey guys, welcome back. It is Melissa from Steals, Deals, and Meals, and I have my grocery haul for this week. We had a very busy week. So I did a Walmart pickup. I think it has been a while since I've done one. Kind of keeping it just pretty basic. I didn't get a ton of things. We did actually also just run in really quick because I wanted to see if there was any clearance bread, and I just grabbed, I think, like one or two IBOTTAs, which I will show you as we go along. So let's get into this and let me show you what we got for our grocery haul this week. Also guys, if you are new to my channel, we are a family of four. I have two teenagers, and we also, two of us are vegan. My daughter and I are vegan. My husband and my son eat meat and cheese, but I do try to make those sort of their side dishes, so to speak, if so they're not eating a ton of that. If you are interested, I haven't done one in a while, but I have done several like what's for dinner videos, so I'll link those right here up above in the iCard as well as down below if you want to check those out, just to kind of see how we eat as a family. And I also have some like what I eat in a day videos and stuff like that, so I'll link that all down below for you guys. And I also will put all the prices on the screen for you guys so you can see how much everything costs. So as always, if you're one of my regulars, I always start with the bread, and like I said, we ran in to see if there was any clearance bread, and they had a little bit, not a ton, but grabbed a few things just so, I like to keep this in my freezer. Sometimes I will either, I'll pre-slice it and cut it up for sandwiches, or I will leave it whole. Sometimes we use it for pizzas as well. So I grabbed two of these French bread or French baguettes. They are 44 cents. I also grabbed one of these, what is this, Italian loaf, and it was 89 cents. And you can see there's $1.58 savings. Now, when I did the pickup, I did order, it was actually sliced Italian bread. Like, it was basically this one, but it was supposed to be sliced, and they did not have it. So they substituted it with a regular loaf under here. That is not sliced, so I'll have to slice it myself. But then when we went in, they actually had one on clearance. I ordered one because I just wasn't sure. Sometimes it can be hit or miss with the bread clearance. So as you can see now, we have tons of bread, but like I said, I will be cutting this up and putting it in the freezer. So we have it on hand. I a lot of times like to use these Italian loaves for pizza, so I will just cut it lengthwise and keep it in the freezer. Then when needed, I will take it out, throw some sauce on there, make some either vegan pizza or just, cheese pizza for the boys. Nice and easy. Also grabbed a loaf of just white sandwich bread as well. I always just keep this on hand in, this as well. I keep all my bread in the freezer, and then whenever we need it, we just take it out and use it. Also grabbed, as always, the cinnamon raisin bread for my daughter. She loves this with peanut butter or peanut butter and jelly as well. So I also needed a bag of some ground flaxseed or flax meal. I love the price of it at Walmart. It's a really great price. If you are new, I have been, not only am I vegan, but I also have been eating vegan keto, and yes, it is possible, and it is not difficult. I've been doing it for 3 months, have lost a ton of weight and clothing sizes and all that. I did do an update video, and I will be doing another update video coming soon, so check that out. Don't forget to hit that bell notification if you're interested in videos like that as well. So anyways, I've been using a lot of flax meal in a lot of my recipes. So I always like to make sure I have an extra bag on hand so I don't run out. I also got some of these petite diced tomatoes because I'm going to be doing some Mexican this week. I will be showing you guys the meal plan as well, so you guys can see that. But I'm going to make some salsa. I'm going to use partly canned tomatoes and also some fresh, which you will see in a second. Also, I wanted some coconut milk. This is not the one that I picked out. They actually substituted it because sometimes, if you're not familiar with Walmart pickup, they will substitute items for you. If they are, they don't have the one that you wanted. Sometimes it could be an upgrade to a, bigger size or a better brand. So they chose this one, which is great. It is organic. The only thing was the one I picked out had 0 net carbs, and this one has 2 net carbs, but it is for 1/3 of a cup, and I don't, I usually like put this in my coffee, so I don't use a ton of it. So still good, still very low carb, and with keto, you want to get in those healthy fats. And speaking of another healthy fat thing is peanut butter. I like to have this on hand. I do have plenty left, but this was on an IBOTTA deal. This Richards, Crazy Richards, yes, that's what it's called. And it's just basically pure peanuts. No sugar added, nothing else. So this is really great keto find as well. 50-cent rebate off of that. I also got some half and half for my husband. He likes this in his coffee. It lasts him quite a while. He only uses a tiny bit. For myself, I'm going to try, I don't think I've tried this one before. Sometimes I will do the unsweetened soy milk, sometimes the almond milk. Just be careful. If you are on keto, just check the label. Always get the unsweetened, and it's usually, can be like anywhere from 1 to 0, net carbs. I believe this one is only 1 net carbs. And it is the almond and coconut silk. And like I said, I don't think I've tried this one before. So looking forward to trying that one. I also grabbed a small bag of rice as well for the family. I realized the other day, since I've been on keto, I've not made rice in a while. So, and just because I can't eat it doesn't mean that they can't. So I just picked up a small bag, like I said, because since it's just them that are eating it. And I just cook this in my rice cooker, which is really great. I highly recommend getting a rice cooker if you like to eat rice, because it just cooks it so quick and easy. Let's see. I also, for produce, picked up some tomatoes, or actually they picked them out for me. These are the organic plum tomatoes. It looks like there's like 4 in the bag. And then I also asked for just one sweet onion, but I guess they gave me 2. I don't know if they weigh it or how they do it with the produce, if it goes by weight when they pick it out, but they gave me 2, and we will use them, so perfectly fine. And then this might seem odd because if you guys know my videos, I eat a lot of veggies, but I only asked for 1 zucchini because I want to make a zucchini bread, and I really didn't, I wasn't sure if I was going to have time to cook the fresh zucchini this week. So I just grabbed 1 because there is a recipe that I want to try in a new cookbook that I got, a vegan keto cookbook. So I want to try that out. So I just got 1 of those. Now I asked for some colors, and if you are familiar with, maybe a little bit over a month ago, when I was doing, when I was like maybe halfway through my keto journey, I was making like wraps with these. So I was kind of wishing for them again, and I know, and it does look like they're white. It's not, it's just the moisture on them, guys. I know it kind of looks a little funny through the viewfinder. Anyways, they are kind of a little bit like limp looking. So I think instead of using these as wraps this week, I'm just going to wash this right away and just cook it up and eat it that way. Just because I don't think that this is going to hold up for very long. I don't think that they did a really good, pick of a bunch, and if my feelings are, if, it wasn't looking great, they should have just, maybe just substituted it with something else, or just not given it to me at all, and said that they were all out of it because, not looking the greatest. But like I said, I'm just going to cook it and eat it that way instead this week and just switch it up. I also grabbed some shredded iceberg lettuce for Mexican night this week as well. Just, I just figured I was just trying to keep it easy this week. And, normally I will buy the romaine hearts and just cut it up myself. But I just want to keep it pretty easy and simple. And then I also ordered my, I've been ordering for several weeks now, the frozen cauliflower. Which I love because I'll either roast it or I'll make buffalo cauliflower. I'll link some of my other meal prep videos that I have done. Or sometimes, and I also recently did a video where I made cauliflower hummus, which is so good because I haven't had any hummus since I've been eating keto because it can be a little bit high carb. So I made a cauliflower version, which was really, really good. Anyways, I guess were all out because I think everybody now who's on keto has been gravitating to eating cauliflower. So they substituted it with the broccoli and cauliflower instead. So I'm just going to probably just roast this up and cook it as is this week instead of doing like a hummus or something. But it's still perfectly fine. I love broccoli as well. I also ordered some firm tofu. They have been out of this for several weeks, so I was excited to see that it was back in stock. So I ordered 4 just because it seems like they've been out of it a lot lately, so that way I just have a bunch of it on hand. And then I also ordered some pure vanilla extract, the Great Value brand, because it is the cheapest. I just like to have this on hand for any sort of baking. If I make pancakes, I've been working on a really great keto pancake recipe, which is so good. And I'm not even somebody who normally would have eaten pancakes, but the keto ones are really, really good when you're just wanting that little, something kind of sweet. Really good. Anyways, and I also wanted this for the keto zucchini bread that I want to try out. So I got a 2-ounce bottle of that. And then I also got 1 bottle of the everything seasoning because I'm starting to run a little low and I cannot not have this in the house, if I'm saying that right. I just love this stuff so much. I eat avocados a lot. I love to sprinkle it on my avocados. And sometimes I just sprinkle it on my veggies or my salads. So good. Absolutely love it. I also, I got when I went in, because I was kind of like scanning my IBOTTAs real quick, and they had, I believe it was 20 cents off of a bag of tortilla chips. So I got these for the family. And then also for the family, it's been a real treat for them the last few weeks, because I don't usually buy chips that often for them, and they've been having them the last few weeks. So I hope they are enjoying it. But what I usually do is I buy the big bag. If you didn't see my previous videos, I buy the big bag and then I will just portion it out into baggies. It is still a lot cheaper than buying the individual size bags to do it that way. And this was also an IBOTTA deal this week as well. It was 25 cents back, I believe. So, and the chips at Walmart are so cheap. I also picked up, and I know this stuff is not good. It's not the greatest thing. I know. Processed cheese, not good. But sometimes my husband and my son, for a quick dinner, they love to have grilled cheese. So I just picked up this big pack, so that way we will, we'll just have it on hand for any time they need a quick meal. Like I said, I keep the sliced bread in the freezer all the time, ready to go whenever needed. And another thing, not the greatest, but like I said, I just keep this on hand for them for those quick meals, because these are fully cooked and these are some just Great Value brand chicken nuggets. For my husband's lunches this week, he requested some turkey breast deli meat. So I picked out this one on the app because it seemed like a really good deal. The 1 pound variety pack, it has turkey breast and honey ham as well. So, and he likes both. He's perfectly fine with that. And then the last 2 things, it's 2 of the same. But I picked these up actually at a local health food store for my daughter and I, because it's the only place I can find these. And I was kind of wishing for the Beyond Meat burgers, and these are so keto friendly, whether you are vegan keto, regular keto, whatever it is. These are a really great, great thing to add to your diet, because they are high fat, high protein, and low net carb. I believe it's only 2 net carbs. Anyway, so I picked up 2 packages of these for my daughter and I to have as a meal one night. All right, guys, so now that you saw what we picked up this week, let's get into the meal plan and let me show you what we will be eating. All right, guys, so here is our meal plan for the week, and the week is April 29th through May 5th. And this week we're sort of celebrating my son's birthday. His birthday is on Sunday, yes, Cinco de Mayo. He was born on Cinco de Mayo. Maybe that's why he loves Mexican food so much, and tacos and all that. Anyways, we're going to be eating that quite a lot this week to celebrate that. But let's start with the breakfast, and it's going to be pretty much the same: oatmeal, cereal, eggs. Everybody kind of picks and chooses what they want, and I will be still doing my keto coffees in the morning, and on the weekends they usually have their bagels with butter and cream cheese, and I'm going to try to make some more of my keto bagels this week. I haven't had them in several weeks, and kind of craving, like a bread-like substance. If you guys, I know I mentioned before, I am doing keto, but I have a great keto. It's not my recipe, so I can't really share it with you guys, but it's from a vegan keto cookbook, and it is their bagels, and it's satisfying enough. It's not a traditional bagel, but it still does it. So I'm going to try to make those so I can have those maybe for this weekend. And then let's see, for lunches, for myself, I'm going to be prepping some tofu scramble with some veggies, and there will be an upcoming video on that too, guys. So you can check that out. Maybe this weekend or the following weekend. And then for my daughter, same as always, peanut butter and jelly with those chips. And I'm going to make her some like chocolate covered pretzels because we have a bunch of pretzels left over that nobody's kind of touched. And I have those Trader Joe's chocolate chips and they melt really, really well. Just a little tip there if you guys need some like melted chocolate for something. They work really great and they are vegan. So I'm going to melt up just a few of those and just dip the chocolates, dip the pretzels in them and maybe put a little sprinkles on them as like her little treat in her lunches. Then for my son, I'm going to do like turkey and cheese sandwiches with chips and snacks, and my husband will do the same. He just does not do the cheese. He's not really a big cheese eater. And then the weekend is, just pretty much help yourself or any kind of leftovers. Sunday is also not only my son's birthday, but is also my meal prep day. So we try to keep it easy on the weekend. And then for dinner, let's see. So for dinner on Monday, we're going to do tacos. I'm going to use those Tortilla Land tortillas that I had bought in last week's grocery haul because it was an IBOTTA deal. I believe it's still available on the IBOTTA. You get 75 cents back. They're really great. I don't eat them, but the family does. You just cook them on like a non-greased frying pan and they cook up and they're so good. My family absolutely loves them. So for the boys, I'm going to do some chicken and then I'm going to make my daughter and I one of those Beyond Burgers, and she can just kind of crumble it up and put it in the tacos. And then for myself, I'm going to do like a burger taco bowl and do it like keto style without the tortillas. And then we'll also have some salsa, some cheese for the boys. And then also for them, they can all have rice and beans. And I'll just do like all like the veggies and stuff like that. And then Tuesday, we're going to do some orange chicken. I had made some orange sauce a while ago and I froze it. So I will pull some of that out of the freezer. And then we have some chicken for the boys. And for my daughter and I, I'm going to do some like crispy tofu. Also going to prep some broccoli ahead of time so that will be ready, and also some rice. Then let's see, Wednesday we're going to do tacos yet again. It's like going to be tacos all week, like I said. So I'm going to do the chicken again, and then I have some jackfruit for my daughter that I had cooked a while ago, and then I just froze it, so I will take that out of the freezer as well. And then for myself, I might do, I'm not really sure if I'm going to do the same dinner or something different. Sometimes I may eat something different and just kind of switch it up that night, whatever I decide. But same things. We're going to make some fresh salsa. We'll use that shredded lettuce and rice and cheese. Thursday, just keeping it easy because, as it gets towards the end of the week, kind of get a little bit tired. So I try to keep it a little bit simple and I try to prepare for the weekend. So I'm going to make the boys some grilled cheese, and my daughter and I will do the Beyond Burgers once again. I know it's kind of a treat this week. We don't usually eat those that often. So I'll do mine like in a burger bowl. And then she'll probably have hers on some of that, the bread that I always get on clearance. I'll just cut it up into like a roll, cut it into a size, like of a roll, and she can have it on that. Friday is the night I usually go do my grocery shopping. And then it is also pizza night. And then Saturday we will be out for dinner. And then Sunday, yet again, we're going to be having tacos because it is my son's birthday, and yes, Cinco de Mayo, and that is his favorite meal of all time. Actually, it's all of ours, but so I will be making that yet again for his birthday, and I'm sure we will have some sort of cake. And then, I know I already showed the haul, but there is my shopping list. My budget was to try to stay under $100 this week because we kind of spent a little bit more, last couple weeks with going to Whole Foods and stuff like that. So just trying to keep it a little bit lower this week. Plus we do have a lot of things in the refrigerator, freezer, and the pantry. So like I said, just keeping it simple. And if you guys are interested, I always link these planners down below. These are from Life and Apples. They had sent me this for free, but the link is, I don't get anything for you guys clicking the link and checking out their website. But when you do go on their website, I think if you sign up for, with your email address, you get 10% off of your order, and sometimes they do run sales, so definitely check them out. And also they are on Instagram, so follow them over there. Like I said, I don't get anything They just sent me this planner and I just absolutely love it. So I want to share it with you guys every week. You can put your expenses in the back of it, recipes, all kinds of different things. It is very compact, which is really great. So you can carry it with you on the go if you like as well. So that, like I said, it'll always be linked down below. And that is going to be our meals for this week. Alright guys, so that's it for this week's grocery haul. Not a very large one, like I said before. I will leave the total right here on the screen for you, as well as my IBOTTA savings. Not a lot this week. I really I really just was keeping it simple by doing the pickup. And like I said, we just ran in quick because we were actually, like I said, we were busy. We actually went to go see the new Avengers movie. So good. Let me know down below if you saw it this weekend, what your thoughts were. It was a tearjerker. I'm not going to give anything away, but if you haven't seen it, make sure you bring your tissues because you will be crying throughout the movie. But it's so good. Anyways, like I said before, total was on the screen so you guys can see what we spent. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we got this week. Don't forget, leave your comments down below no matter what it is. I love talking to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel, and also hit that bell button so you will be notified when I upload my new videos. And until next time, guys, I will see you soon. Bye, guys.